Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Hope everybody's week is going smoothly. How are y'all doing? I know it's been like this, right? Whew, there's so much going on energetically and individually and collectively that I thought today I'd finally get a chance to get on and do my first pick a deck reading for Tower Moments. And I've never done it, but I've been guided to do it over the last few days because starting last week, after our solar eclipse, I was really picking up a lot of Tower Moments coming in, collectively, individually, for myself too. As you watch people around you, you'll notice there are things building. Feels like it's just like this pressure building to bust something open, right? And like I said last week, I was feeling it. I talked about it Sunday in the just energy update and general channeled messages for the collective. And then earthquake, right? I picked it up on Tuesday. Earthquake happened in the Southwest United States on Wednesday. Technology went haywire on Wednesday as well. Schuster resonance hit an all-time high on the planet. So we are having these moments individually. Gaia's having them. And as I was meditating and pre-shuffling, Spirit was saying, it may feel shitty. And I've kind of picked up two potential outcomes with that is dependent on where you are in your journey. If you're awake and doing your work, these Tower Moments are going to be just phenomenal blessings because you've already been through those Tower Moments of kind of like destruction, of almost that feeling of things being taken from you, of losing things. Many of us have already been through those Tower Moments. And so it's almost like that flip of the switch, right? In that now everything's gone, the good shit starts coming in. And then it's opposite though for a group within the collective that aren't awake yet, aren't doing their work. Really what I get is it's just not awake, right? Because these Tower Moments trigger your awakening. They trigger you going into that dark night of the soul to really just heal, start to heal, crack you open. And again, I've been through them, and many of you have as well. If you're tuning in and you're like, Tower Moment, fuck, I don't know, awake, whatever, maybe a seed will be planted today. But it is always the universe pushing us to walk away, to let go of the things that no longer resonate, that are insulting to our soul, that no longer serve us. They just don't have a fucking purpose anymore, right? And it builds and it triggers these emotions for each of us to really align with our heart and with our soul, with our higher self, with spirit, to go inward. To realize a lot of times it's towers are the taking away of the material shit, cars, homes, career, money, people, right? And it's because, again, this lesson of letting go, that everything in the external we can't attach to it because it can be gone at any minute. Stay in your flow, Spirit was saying, my team was saying, stay in the flow with it. And hopefully the intention with this reading, at least one of them, is to give you a little comfort, clarification, confirmation, because I'm certain many of you are picking it up too, of like, oh, what's coming in? How's it going to show up? All that stuff. So it's here to just give you a little more of that comfort, and some guidance, and just remind you to always hopefully remember that through these shitstorms, these tower moments, is when the blessings come. It's when the healing comes. It's when the new shit that's meant for you and aligned to you at a soul level comes in. And one other thing Spirit wanted me to share was, instead of why is this happening to me? Why is it happening for me? What is this trying to teach me? Because that blessing is within that lesson. Okay, and then we stop repeating those cycles, and that's who many of us are. We're the cycle breakers, right? Just a few little things that were coming in was also really this earlier this morning when I was meditating and when I was doing yoga, I was really picking up the energy of Kali Ma, of the goddess of destruction, of death and darkness, and we have to go through that in order to illuminate, right? In order to find that light. And it felt like this, it's lining up with this tower kind of energy of just a whole lot of shit coming to the surface. And it's that divine feminine, that rise of the divine feminine, the rise of a feminine that has really not often been seen before. It's like a whole new breed of feminine. There's no more distortion. It's very, very powerful, and it goes right with what's coming in this galactic new year, and the pole shifts and the shifting to the divine feminine energy that's coming in. And that's why a lot of these tower moments are happening right now between these eclipses, or certainly a lot of it feels like after this lunar eclipse. This feels like a time of really looking inward, letting things reveal itself, letting situations and people no longer serving you, let it kind of come to the surface and be illuminated, going inward, illuminating your own shit. And it feels like this lunar eclipse is going to trigger a whole lot, leading again to through the second half of July. Okay. Again, my goal today was just do a quick kind of fun pick a deck reading. So I did 3 decks, and I put the picture as the thumbnail, so you could see all 3 decks and kind of take your pick. But this is the Triple Goddess Tarot by Jamie Elford, deck number 1. And this is the Tower card that goes with it. And this is the Universal Weight Tarot, deck number 2, the Tower card. And the Sokoli Tarot, in deck number 3. I am going to do, and I feel guided to do it, I'm going to do a 4th twin tower moment with Shadowscapes Tarot. I didn't put this as a pick a deck. This is just going to kind of be a bonus while I was getting things ready again and pre-shuffling and meditating. Just felt really strongly guided to kind of tap into the Twin Collective and see what this tower moment is, because it's come up a lot within the Twin Collective. My hope, my intention with the other 3 decks is, it's not twin or soulmate relationship related, unless that's what it is. And of course, whatever comes through is what comes through, and that's what you'll be hearing out of my mouth. Okay. I think that's it. These are general. Take what resonates. Leave the rest if it is resonating and you want to get more specific into your tower moment that is potentially coming in. Hit me up for a private reading, and I'll have my email in the description box. Or any other kind of reading. If you don't want to deal with your tower moment, you're like, and you have any other type of questions or guidance that you're seeking, I'm here. So, just don't hesitate to reach out if you feel guided. I think that's it. Energy, feminine, masculine, not gender. I really feel like let's just get into it. Okay. So for those of you who picked the Triple Goddess Tarot in this tower, let's get into it. One thing, when I was shuffling each deck, there were a few cards kind of showing themselves, and balance with this group. This tower moment feels like it's bringing in balance. It's bringing in the end of mental thought shitty thoughts, going to that, that dark place in the headspace. It also felt like it was bringing in solid foundations, really removing that which wasn't steady to begin with, that was based in shallow, superficial, matrix-like bullshit. And it's really bringing in and pushing this group to really build those solid foundations on balance, not on thought patterns from the past that have kept us stuck. So that was just what came in the pre-shuffle. And the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor to just get an overall energy of this tower moment. What's the overall energy for the group that picked deck number 1? What's the overall energy of this tower moment, please, Spirit? Overall energy. Thank you. Okay. Storm warning, right? So it feels like if you picked this deck, it feels like it's very close. There's a 10 too. Like I said, it's bringing in a really a big ending that's been challenging. That's like I said, it feels like it's kind of fucked with your head, or your head is. And I hope you know what I mean. But the head, the thought patterns have been the thing, kind of keeping you stuck. But this is what's coming in to loosen that up. Oh, it's crazy that came out. It doesn't surprise me. It probably doesn't surprise you guys either. But anything else with this? Yeah, it feels close. It's coming in for sure. I feel like a lot of these tower moments for many are coming, like I said, within this next week or so, around this lunar eclipse. And yeah, okay. So let's kind of look at the theme of this tower moment for group number 1 or deck number 1. The theme, Spirit. That's kind of the theme or overall message with this tower, with this storm warning, possibly the lesson that it's tied to. What do you want to tell us? Oh, beautiful. Love it. New life. This is just gorgeous. And that's the thing about the tower, right? Like it feels really shitty at the time. It feels, kind of gives you anxiety. But what it does is it clears the way for newness, for new life. It feels like some of you have you've been there. You're ready, and this moment, this tower moment's coming in to kind of push you into something new in your life. Let's tap in now with some tarot. Let me look. I jotted down a few things I wanted to ask. So with this storm warning, this tower moment, what's being released? The energy being released, the energy coming to the surface. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. Okay. The moon came out. So something that's been hidden is coming to the surface with this group. It feels a little bit seeing that Nine of Swords energy in the pre-shuffle, it feels a little bit like subconscious, that maybe it's stuff that's been really held in the subconscious. Again, it's this, I keep getting with this group, it's really related to the mental space. And it feels like this is what's coming up. Again, this moon card 2 to me speaks of the lunar eclipse, the full moon and lunar eclipse that's coming on July 16th. It could relate to a Pisces. If that resonates, take it. The moon card represents Pisces. I say this all the time too. To me, it could represent a Cancer as well, because the moon rules Cancer. And what came out with it too was the Eight of Wands. To me, there are messages coming in, so be aware. I'm noticing this crow. Look what animals are around you are showing themselves. Spirit could be trying to give you some hints about what's coming, what needs to be remembered. Looking at your at past patterns and cycles, and how the thoughts have kept you making the same choices. This feels to me like very much like spirit messages from the non-physical, from your angels, from your guides, from the ascended masters, however it resonates with you. It could be too, I'm getting, it could be messages in the physical coming in that really shake you up, that are this tower moment, these messages coming in. This is really fast paced too. And right away when I got the storm warning, we pulled the storm warning. With this, I'm getting this, it's not urgency, but it's like here. It's here, you know. I hope that, again, take it as it resonates, but it feels very close with this group. And I'm just going to get a little bit of clarification. Tell me a little bit more about this moon, please. This moon. Yeah, there it came out again, and in the pre-shuffle. It's that Nine of Swords. It's something subconscious is what I keep hearing for this group. Something in the subconscious that keeps you in your head space, that you're just not quite seeing yet. It's like thinking the worst, almost. It feels like, whoever y'all are watching this, you know this is coming. You can feel it, you can sense it, but you get all up in your head that it's going to be something really bad, and that's not. And I hate using the word bad. I'm not. There's no bad. There's no good. But it's like, again, it's like this thought pattern. I keep getting this, like, round and round in the back of the mind, round and round in the back of the mind. And then I got to remember if this is the king or the queen in this deck. The crowns look so similar on the king and queen. Pretty sure it's the King of Swords. Yeah. Here's the King of Swords. This could represent an air sign. Aries, Libra, Aquarius. It could be, for some of you, it could be messages coming in. Because it came out under this Eight of Wands, messages coming in. It also could just, there's a lot. Coming in from a masculine, possibly, air sign or water sign, something that's really kind of blunt and truthful. It also could be, when I'm feeling it next to this Nine of Swords, it's almost like for some of you, you kind of stepping in this King of Swords energy of really just brutal honesty with yourself, with the way you've been thinking about yourself. Yeah, I'm getting kind of two scenarios of literally messages incoming in the physical, but also it's an energy too for you watching of really just cutting the bullshit, cutting it all out, all the bullshit out of your life, is what this tower moment is all about. What this storm warning is getting you really clear thinking and seeing through and cutting through the bullshit. Tell us about this new life. What's incoming in this new life, please? What's the incoming energy, potential outcomes of this tower moment for this group? Tell us about new life, potential outcomes, the newness coming in. It's like you all are going through a rebirth. I'm looking at the crow with the new life. It's a big one for you guys. It's like a total transformation, it feels like. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. This card showed itself too in the pre-shuffle, that the Temperance. This could represent Sagittarius. Okay. So got a little water, a little air, now a little fire. But to me, this is all about purification. It's about balance. So this is really, it's really cleaning out the last shit that remains to bring in this new life that's really balanced. Mind, body, spirit, internal, external. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So wherever you're feeling that there's an imbalance, could definitely be where this tower moment is taking place. Tell us a little more about the Temperance. Yeah, you're walking away. This is all about pushing you to walk away from the shit that no longer serves you. That it's time to just say, you know what? It's been great, but it's time to move on. Is what I'm getting. This is really what this is about, is walking away from anything that imbalances, where the giving and receiving isn't equal. Wherever that's been in any aspect of your life, that's what Spirit's really, and this tower moment coming in, these energies are really pushing you to release it, to walk away from it, to have this new balanced life. And it's just really beautiful what's incoming for this group. And I'm just going to end with a message for deck number 1 from the Sacred Spirit Reading cards by Anna Stark. Let's just get one message of guidance through this energy, this tower moment. What's your best message of guidance for this group? For navigating this tower moment, please. Best message of guidance for navigating this tower moment. Best message of guidance, Spirit. This deck is so big. Okay. I'm going to do that one. I love that. Okay. So, clear and activate. Create sacred space. It's a 9-2. This is very much, to me, for this group, guidance of going inward, really, really reflecting. You know, when 5 planets in retrograde, it's probably the best time to really reflect. And I'm looking back, the reflection of the moon here, the reflect in here. So there's definitely a big message coming through of reflection for this group. and really what needs to be cleared, creating sacred space. And that starts with understanding that your sacred space, your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual higher self, your soul, your heart, this is all sacred. So stop. Anyone who doesn't treat it that way needs to get the fuck out. Clear it. It could be clearing your physical space, literally just cleaning house. It's what helps activate this, sorry, it might not feel like you want this to happen, but this is clearing. This tower moment is is going to assist you in clearing. And it's going to help you in clearing the stuff that you just really haven't want to face. There's another 9 too, so it's definitely, this is a big ending for you all, a big one. It feels like a very big self-realization, and really huge movement forward, like a whole new life. So super stoked for you all. And here, of course, as you know, if you need any specific guidance, but sending you so much, shit tons of love and light and healing energy to each and every one of you. And I hope that the messages resonated. They helped you. Like I said, that's always the intention with these videos. So I'm going to go now to deck number 2. This is the Universal Weight Tarot. If you picked this deck to find out about your tower moment, I'm going to just quickly reshuffle. I'm not going to put cards from the first group back in the deck. I just don't feel guided to do that, but I am going to give this a quick, both of these decks, quick clearing. Put the attention in for the messages for the highest good of group number 2. Universal Weight Tarot. Spirit, your best messages for group number 2, please. Thank you. With this deck, what I saw coming out was 5 of Pentacles came out with this group. They instantly heard abandonment, feeling left out in the cold. So if you've been dealing and working on healing abandonment issues, feeling left out, like you don't belong anywhere, felt very root chakra this is definitely why you've been guided to choose this deck. Clear this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Kind of overall energy was that 5 of Pentacles. We'll see what comes up. In the first group, the 2 cards that showed themselves in the pre-shuffle came out in the reading, and so that was definitely Spirit, kind of being adamant of, this is what I want this group to hear. Excuse me, take a sip of my coffee, my last cup of the day. Oh, flew out. Oh, look what just flew out, y'all. I'm not even shit. I love how Spirit works. So definitely this group has been feeling left out, feeling abandoned, feeling alone in the world. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it back in the deck, and we're going to start with the energy oracle and just get an overall energy of this tower moment. So Spirit, let's see overall. Ooh, I ain't even fucking around, y'all. Jumping like crazy. Beautiful balance. Okay, so this tower moment, however it appears or manifests in your physical reality, is here to bring balance into your life, which is not surprising. That showed up in the first reading too. It's been a very big kind of collective theme for everybody, of being pushed to really find that balance, mind, body, spirit, masculine, feminine, in and out, internal, external, right? Balancing spirit with the physical. It's just in so many aspects, we're really all being, pushed and guided to really bring in that balance. And it makes sense, again, because we're going into this galactic new year. We're balancing that. We're switching to feminine energy, and we need this, as much of this as we can get, because it's felt like this, hasn't it? And I felt it just within myself. I felt it within the collective, within people I'm closely connected to. There's just a lot of up and down, and it's not surprising that the angel of balance showed up. And I'm also getting, for this group, you are very, very protected and shielded, and don't forget that. Ask for protection and shielding. Make sure you're grounding, because the angels, all the light beings are supporting all of us to really raise the roof off this motherfucker. Oh, I love that. I have I've said it before, but I have some really funny guides. Let's get an overall message with this tower moment for this group. So what's the overall theme, message, lesson that's to be learned? What else can you tell us of the overall? Okay, with this group, the truth is coming out. This is what this tower moment's about. So this could be communication with people from your past, where, things have been dishonest, shady, betrayals, manipulation, deception. These are all words coming in. We'll see we're going to dig further in, of course, with tarot, but I'm really getting that this feels like, for this group, this tower moment is about truth. It's about truths being revealed, really people coming from the heart space. A lot of this, like I said, has been emotions being triggered, which, again, as uncomfortable as these moments are, they are beautiful. They are really what comes out the other side in that healing process, and finding your light is really just super, super powerful. And truth is big right now. I've been receiving a lot of messages about truth. My throat chakra, I've been picking up a lot collectively within the throat chakra. So, and to me too, this owl, it's about sharing truth, wisdom. For some of you who picked this deck, it might be you're being guided to speak the truth. Maybe it's not messages coming in. Maybe you need to be giving the messages of your truth. Sharing universal truths, wisdom, I'm hearing too. Okay. So let's get some more details. Let's start with this angel of balance, this balance energy. And let's just see what is being released through this tower moment. What is going bye-bye? Ooh, Dexia. Love this. Beautiful. So, emotions. Again, I picking up something with whoever's watching and whoever resonates with this. It's something from the past with this tower moment. Something coming back from the past, because we're getting the Five of Cups energy. And this is a card of regret, of looking back and regretting, of guilt and shame, sacral chakra shit, ignoring, turning your back on fulfillment to just kind of stay stuck in the past. And really, I'm getting this sense of wishing things were different or could have gone differently, which it's fucking pointless. We can't change anything. And the thing is, we agreed. we signed up for the shit we've experienced. We said this is what we want to experience. And I do. I mean, I have a human part of me as well. That, you know, yeah, like, oh, would have, could have, should have is what I'm hearing. And we do have those moments, but then we got to get in that place of, you know what? It is what it is. I can't go back. I can't fix it. I can't relive it, but I certainly can move forward and take the lessons intended through those experiences, through those people, and move forward. There's something else too of this truth being told might be someone, again, someone who's hurt you, who feels guilty over maybe ignoring you. Some of you may have been ghosted by someone, friends, family, love. Again, take it as it resonates, but I'm getting this sense of kind of making the wrongs right is what's coming through. And then what's incoming, I asked Spirit, and but I feel like I didn't ask Spirit what's incoming. The Eight of Pentacles came out too, and I feel like this is a message for this group of just really keep doing your work. Keep doing your work. Keep focused in your physical world on you, on your work, on your balance, on your healing, on your releasing of the past. Let this moment just come as it comes. Just, again, I'm getting this, stay focused on you, what you're doing. Because this is definitely something feeling very communication-y, if that's a word. Tell me a little more about this past, this Five of Cups, this regret. Give us some clarification. Tell us a little more about this. Anything else, Spirit? There's 2 5s, and the 5 here. So with this group, this is a big change, and it may feel chaotic. Again, the 5 of Swords, walking away from thoughts, from people, from all energies, entities, and beings that no longer serve you. That's what this Tower moment's about, is really cutting out all that no longer serves. And that's consistent with all Tower moments. That's really what I feel, at least, the universe's intention is for you to really be able to see that, you know, there are people, there are experiences that don't serve us anymore. We don't need to carry them. We don't need to keep battling for certain things. Sometimes this 5 of Swords, to me, can be, and it is clearly, if I'm saying it, it's this knowing when to walk away when it's just not worth it. It's almost like, you know, when you get in this place where you're telling the truth, where you're really speaking truth, and those people who just can't hear it, right? It's that moment of realizing in the headspace of, you know what? Eat a dick. Fuck off. Y'all not ready to receive what I'm trying to put down, so I'm just gonna deuces, is what I'm getting. And that's what this Tower moment is for you guys, of really just looking at, you know, is it even worth it? Sometimes closure is not about actual getting an explanation or an apology. It's just knowing that it's not worth worrying about and carrying anymore. Just saying, fuck it. Okay. So tell me what's incoming with this truth be told. Tell us what's incoming. as a result of this Tower moment? What are some potential outcomes with this truth being told? Whew, beautiful. Woo, beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, okay? This is just stable, abundant, independent energy. Really being able to stand on your own 2 feet, having solid, stable foundations, grounded in the physical, seeing yourself as this person who's got it all, right? That's what this energy is. And we got the 4 of Wands, okay? So, again, it's this really big building these stable foundations, really bringing in the abundance, the contentment, releasing the past, living in your truth and from your heart space. Could be, not gonna lie, I told you, if it came, it came. This could be, if you resonate as a twin or a soulmate, this could definitely be a message for you of communication again, of someone coming back from the past, apologizing. And it's almost like you're going to be like, I'm good. Cool. Okay. I let that shit go a long time ago, man. That's what I'm hearing. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with this truth being told? Anything else, Spirit? Any other messages? Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's a new beginning, a new offer. For some, it could be, it's going to bring in a new offer in relation to career, your work in the physical, and being brought back to this. So if there's been stuff work related, I'm getting career related, there's a new beginning coming in there. It could be, if it's, again, relationship, could be a new offer, right? An offer of something in your physical world. And it could just be for you a fresh new beginning that's really based, again, in stable, in truth. It is really the big thing I'm getting is the Tower moments are always there to let the unstable shit, the shallow shit crumble, so that we can really build something based in truth, something with depth, something that's solid, and the roots go right down to the middle of Gaia, right? And we stand in that. That's this 9 of Pentacles energy to me, of really just standing in your power and in your center, and it's strong. It feels, physical. It's that Pentacles energy, and there's 3 Pentacles out of 6 cards. So definitely this group, if you, it's coming in the physical for you guys, and it's bringing a beautiful, beautiful change, a beautiful, a releasing of past shit, and guilt and sadness, and going back and forth and arguing, and into this new beginning that's really solid. And like I said, based from the heart space, based in truth. And I love that. And then we'll end with just a message of guidance from the Sacred Spirit reading cards. So what's your best message of guidance for this group, Spirit, as they navigate these energies and this Tower moment coming in? What's your best guidance, please? The group that picked the Universal Wave. Best message. There we go. Beautiful. I love it. Balance. It says mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. As within, so without. So whatever you want to see out here, this balance, this truth, you got to get that inside, Spirit saying. And this is very much a time with 5 planets in retrograde to go inward, to really reflect, to really tap into your higher self and your divine team, and receive that divine wisdom, that universal wisdom to really base things in truth, to know that you are supported in standing in your truth. Because when you know your truth, know thyself, everything around can be crashing down, and there you are, right? There you are, just calm in the center of that, because you've got the wisdom, you've got the connection to spirit, to Gaia, and your truth. And it's a 10 too, we've got 28. So definitely ending, new beginning coming in with this group. That's what this tower moment's all about, right? Is bringing an end to the bullshit so we can have something better come in. I love it, and I hope you did too. Again, it's general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If it did and you want to get more into it, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay? And we'll go to, this is turning out way longer. That's what I get for doing 3 decks, right? We'll go to that last deck. This is the Sicoli Tarot. I hope I'm saying that right. Nicoletta Sicoli. I love it. It's got this Tim Burton-y kind of feel that I just think is really funky. When I first saw it, it's like I knew, like, have to have that deck, right? So if you picked this deck, deck number 3, we are doing your reading. See what messages Spirit has for you about your tower moment. I'm going to just clear these decks. I didn't put cards back from the other 2. I felt guided not to do that. We're going to clear this, really put intentions for the messages. For group number 3, those beautiful souls who chose the Sicoli Tarot to get some clarification, confirmation of their tower moment. Give them the best possible guidance for their highest good spirit. Oh, thank you. Do the same thing with this wisdom, or we'll get another message from Spirit. Clearing energy, filling each and every card. Divine guidance for the highest good of those who picked it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So when I was shuffling, doing pre-shuffles with this deck, I was seeing abundance. Stability coming in, abundance coming in, feeling very everything collectively. It feels like this full moon coming in on July 16th is a big one, in what it's revealing, in the illusions being revealed and what's being released. It's big. It feels like it's a lot of shit that's been really, really heavy. Within individuals and within the collective, even within Gaia, as I talked about. So we're going to get first an overall energy for you guys with the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. So, Spirit. Oh, came out. This tower moment for you guys is about your spiritual path, spirituality, maybe spiritual awakening for some of you. This tower is triggering an awakening, possibly a dark night of the soul, as with all the other 2 as well. It's definitely about balance, but this is very much, it could be to career for some of you, spiritual career, following your spiritual path. That's what I'm picking up. Let's get overall theme message with this tower moment, please. Let's see overall. Ooh, they out flying, pop. Ooh, no shit. Yeah, this tower moment for this group, and we have 2 12s. So 3s, if you're seeing 3s as a synchronicity, 3s are a number of the Ascended Masters. Temple Path, Spirituality, Ascended Masters. 3 is also balancing mind, body, spirit. But this tower moment for this group is bringing a change, as they do, right? But it's a change in your path, and it's definitely connected to spirituality. Like I said, for some of you, it might be an awakening. It might be you've been through your awakening, and now you're really, this tower moment is the commitment to the ascension path, or your spiritual based career, something like that. That's the energy I'm getting. That's what's coming in. So let's get some clarification and some details about this temple path, about this tower. What's coming up to be released in this tower moment for this group, Spirit? What's coming up to be released? What's changing or shifting from the past? What's being released during this tower moment for this group, Spirit? Yeah, I feel definitely career related, for sure. Getting this energy, this is what's being released, is this Five of Wands. To me, the Five of Wands is kind of a noisy card. It's a drama card to me. It's comparing and competing programming. It's jealousy. It's judgment. Third party. So what I'm picking up is this shift. This is being released. Any noise, external noise, is being shifted. Anyone who's been giving you shit about spirituality, about changing careers, judging you because of it, that's what this shift is. It's really pushing you to stay, because the One of Cups came out too. It's pushing you really to, be in your wholeness, is what Spirit's saying. It's really standing in your truth, in who you are, all the multi dimensions and facets of you that others may not understand, and that's okay. But you are strong. You're emotionally balanced with this One of Cups. You know how to make yourself happy. And that's what this tower moment is for you guys, of really saying, kind of like, enough's enough. I know what I'm doing, is what's coming through. Can you tell me a little more about this Five of Wands? Five of Wands. Anything else? Whew. Okay. Moon came out too, with group number 1. So again, I said that I've been getting a lot of this full moon. It could be a Cancer or Pisces, could be represented in here. So if that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is about being illuminated. It's almost to me like there are people around you, and I'm getting people. There are people around you that don't have good intentions, that aren't on your side. Whether you're aware of it or not, but it's being revealed, it's being illuminated. So really right now, retrogrades are all about going back, about the the reflecting, the resetting, the refocusing, the going inward, to release at the full moon, right? Whatever needs to be released. It's about illumination and illuminating the dark. And I'm getting, for this group, leading up to this tower moment, leading up to this full moon, there are things that are being revealed to you. So really pay attention to that. And then we got the Empress. Love this. Could be healing with mother issues. The Empress to me represents the Divine Mother. Nurturing. I'm getting that with the One of Cups. Keep nurturing yourself through this, Spirit saying. These energies are tough, y'all. We're all going through it. Waves of it, right? And it's tough, but you got to be your own mama. Mama bear yourself, Nurture yourself. Show yourself some unconditional love and compassion. Don't worry about everyone else. And there's definitely, again, wands to me, and what's coming through with that temple path is there's some career stuff with this group again. But this is this new spark. This tower moment, what's being revealed, is going to give you this new inspiration, this new fire being lit. It's, I love it. I love what's coming in for this group. It feels like you just kind of got to be on the watch right now of everything around you and how things are playing out and revealing, how Spirit's revealing truth to you, revealing intentions to you. Okay. And then tell us what's incoming with this change in the wind, right? What's this? We see it in the, I see it in the One of Wands, but let's get into it. What's incoming? Love this. I love this. Okay. So we're releasing this Five of Swords, and that was in group number 2. Here it's in reverse. This change is this releasing of fighting things that aren't worth fighting for. Fighting for things that aren't worth fighting for. Again, a big energy of third parties. It's like coming to the realization that some people just aren't worth it. They've got their own shit going on, and it's not worth you losing yourself and everything you've worked on. It's not worth it. It's time to, sometimes this tower to me feels like it's a time of just kind of surrendering, of white flagging it and saying, you know what, I'm done trying to fight for this, or I'm done trying to work this out. I just want to be happy, emotionally fulfilled. I want to live the good life. It's the 9 of Cups, and this is the incoming energy of just really being content and happy and playful. And I love this card. Taking a bath with the ginger man, like eating cookies in the bubble bath. Like life is beautiful, is going to be beautiful. It's understanding and realizing what needs to be cut out in order to be in that 9 of Cups energy, where it's all about wishes fulfilled, emotional fulfillment, happiness, happy hearts, like my 5-year-old and I like to say. It's beautiful, beautiful incoming energy for this group. I love it. And anything else you want to share about this change coming in? Any other messages? It's coming in. 3 of Wands. Ship's coming in. I'm hearing be patient. Okay. This is a time again of just really observing, being patient, knowing the change, the shift, the moment is coming, and just really kind of hanging out, letting it's this feminine energy of letting it come to you, not forcing anything, just letting it all kind of play out. And I'm seeing that see how the path has been laid. Ooh, I love that. The path has been laid. She's just chilling, hanging out, letting it come to her. Come to me, right? In that divine feminine, like I said, that divine feminine energy of being the magnet, pulling it to you, not having to force shit, right? And that's an energy I'm getting back with these 2, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, of pushback. Like stop dealing with people who do that. That's just what's coming through. Let's end with a message from Spirit. So a message from Spirit of guidance through these energies. What's your best message of guidance for this group to navigate these energies? Thank you, Spirit. Whew. Channel your knowledge. Love that. Okay. Again, I'm getting this gold. There's something with you guys in spiritual career, spiritual-based career. Possibly he's writing, maybe a writing career. It says critical judgment. Really using, this isn't about judgment of others. It's really, you know, being, I don't like the word critical judgment. It feels a little harsh. But it's more of an energy of really being discerning. Like I said, it's this, let it unfold and really use your wisdom, your knowledge, your connection with spirit, and trust your intuition of how things are playing out and what's being revealed to you. And you know, it's okay to have to cut people out. If it's fucking with your peace, deuces. Okay. So really be discerning is the big word I'm hearing for this group. Trusting your intuition and using your discernment of what's for your highest good, of what decisions you need to make moving forward. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I hope you liked it. Hope they resonated. If they did, and you want to get more into your specific situation, you know what to do. My information is in the description box. And then I thought I would do a last fourth tower moment for twins. Aha, right? So tap into the twin collective. I'm going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot. I will say, like, I think I probably should learn how to timestamp these. But if anybody knows how to do it and wants to comment or message me and help me out a little bit, I'd really be grateful for that, because I have no fucking clue. So this is, if you resonate as a twin flame or a divine partner, soulmate, not together, not in union yet, is what Spirit's saying. This is going to be just kind of a special tower moment reading for you guys real quick. And again, I'm hoping to be quick. I need to give up on that hope, because I say that I'm going to jump on. I'll do like a little, 20, 30 minute thing. And they're always an hour, y'all. Like, I can't get it under 45 minutes. And I bet my clients would tell you that, like, 30 minutes with me is not long enough. I'm going to clear the energy from the deck, from the 3 pick a deck readings. Those were just general readings for anyone and everyone, whoever's guided, where this one will be more specific to divine partners, divine counterparts, and separation. So Spirit, let's clear the energy, and let's give the best possible guidance for those watching that resonate as divine counterparts, twin flames, and soulmates. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to do the same thing and get a theme message from the wisdom of the oracle. Clear the energy, please. Twin flame collective, twins in separation, divine counterparts, soulmates, messages. That's good. Thank you. Okay. We are good to go. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on when the twin flame collective, the divine counterpart, divine partner, soulmate, whatever label resonates. Here we go. So let's see the overall energy in this tower moment between the divine counterparts. Ooh. Okay. This tower moment is about confidence. It's about worth. Could be the masculine twin, or, it's not a human vehicle, gender, it's energy. So definitely, clearly feels like this is representing the masculine energy. This tower moment is bringing value. It's bringing in someone who values you, who values themselves, who's done the work. Is what I'm hearing. It's a spiritually guided, whatever label, fucking stupid ass labels, It's a spiritually guided partnership. So it's beautiful. There's definitely an energy of an offer too. This to me is, it kind of is reminiscent, similar to the One of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles, where we're receiving an offer, a solid offer in the physical. That's what I feel like this Tower moment is. And that's been, it's been felt widely, collectively, that there are these spiritual partnerships coming into union to help support what's going on vibrationally, right? And for some, that card showed itself. Patience. It came out in, I think, the twin reading too. But I'm not going to keep it. You all, if that's how you resonate and you've been on this journey, I'm going to keep that one, though. I knew there was another one to come out. You know about patience. I'm not going to fucking talk about patience. Probably because I'm a little sick of being patient. But I know there's a bunch of you who feel me. You're with me. The Woman Holding a Heart came out, and I that's why I kept shuffling. My intuition was saying to keep doing it. So for me, this is, we're doing a Twin Flame Tower. This is about the divine feminine and masculine. There's no more distorted. This is divine partners. Here's these fours, angels, stable, solid, right? With that pentacle, heart-based, with that heart, this yin and the yang coming together. So there is something definitely, I love that. And then let's get a theme with this. Tell us a little more. Kind of a theme. Oh, coming together. Exchanging gifts. Equal giving and receiving. I love this. And I love these two cards because to me, the images show that divine energy of the divine masculine, just physical, grounded, strong. And I don't want to use generic words, but you know how this works. And this feminine, this heart energy, right? This nurture, this unconditional love, this beauty, abundance for both. And it just, again, it's that yin and that yang, and that's this energy too. There's an exchange that's going to be happening, and it's an exchange of equality, of equal giving and receiving, of, again, hearing yin yang. It's that balance of the divine counterpart that I think we all dream of, let's see what else. We're going to get into tarot. So I'm feeling like masculine tower. Let's get details, feminine tower. And then we'll see what Spirit wants to tell us about this exchange. But what's being released through this tower moment for the masculines? Wow, shit. Cards are crazy. 8 of Cups. They're walking away. Anything that doesn't emotionally support them anymore. It doesn't emotionally not support. Well, maybe. Fulfill. Anything that isn't this, they're walking away from. That's what this tower moment is leading up to, is a big walking away. Anything else you want to tell me with this 8 of Cups? What are they walking away from? What is this energy pushing them to walk away from? Yeah. Oh, 5 of Cups came in one of the decks too. I think the deck number 2, but they're walking away from the past, from sadness, from regret, from guilt. That's what I got right away of kind of standing in their light. With this tower moment's really pushing them to stand in their power, stand in their light, release anything. I'm also getting a little bit of owning up to some things, being honest. Definitely emotional, and we know, at least I guess we know that it's been a lot of emotional healing for the masculines. A lot of just accepting of emotions and allowing of emotions to be able to open up that heart space, to be able to move towards the divine counterpart in order to shed the distorted shit, right? And let's see what's being released for this feminine energy, divine feminine. Secrets. High Priestess came out. I feel like this exchange, you know, I feel like it's communication, and this High Priestess is of what's being released. The High Priestess, she knows shit. She doesn't always tell, right? And it might be when this communication happens, this exchange happens, that's what the gift is the gift they're going to give each other is this gift of letting the past go, being really honest and truthful of the connection and what they've been through in order to shed all that, the layers of distortion, and become the divine masculine and feminine, the divine partners is what I'm getting. Anything else you want to tell me about this High Priestess? Dang. I don't want 10 cards. Anything else about the High Priestess? Thank you. Yeah. What did I say? Communication, Page of Swords. Could represent an air sign, but doesn't have to. Take it as it resonates. This is incoming, clear communication. It's swift. It's, again, exchange. What I'm hearing, and when I look at the word exchange on this card, I'm seeing communication. I'm seeing it as like an exchanging of words, and Spirit's confirming that. This is about truth too. And with the High Priestess, I feel like the divine feminine, when this exchange happens, she's really going to deliver some truth of really what's been going on. Maybe what she's picked up psychically, intuitively, how she's so it feels like, again, it's just this like laying it all out with both of them. It's with masculine and feminine. It's like this, we're gonna have this exchange and lay it out all out on the fucking table. Y'all, like, let's just put it there and be done with it and let it go. Move forward together. That's what I'm getting. And let's see what's incoming. So as we release this, I don't think so. Let's just get some more details, clarification with this exchanging of gifts. Tell us about this tower, what's being exchanged, what's coming in with this exchange. What else can you tell us about exchanging of gifts? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's a cycle coming to an end. And again, it feels very much like the silence is over, or it's close. And that's what this tower moment is. The tower moment is I guess the end of the separation, the end of the silence. It's about movement forward. It's about karma. It feels like a little bit the tower moment could be for some. It could be that, and I'm seeing with exchange too, there's a scenario that's coming in of, it could be that, some karma's been dealt. Like, again, this flipping of the switch. Yeah, it feels like the masculine, that's what this is about, this 8 of Cups and 5 of Cups, this stepping into his light, into being the divine masculine, is because some justice has been served. Some karma's come around, and they've had to deal with that, and now it's like, okay, I got to talk. I've got to reach out. And that is a beautiful tower moment, right? But it can be scary, for sure. I'm certain some of you have anxiety about hearing from whichever one, masculine, feminine. Yeah, this too is, there might be a little bit, with this exchange, there might be a little defensiveness. You know, it's hard sometimes to hear you hurt somebody, to say you're sorry. So there might be a little bit of defensiveness when this comes in. Stand your ground, you know. It also could be, you know, you two having to stand your ground together, the partners, as you come into union. It's going to trigger more shit around you. And you, those of you on this journey know that, like, as you have healed and raised your vibration, it seems to trigger more and more shit around you, right? Noise. And I'm getting a little bit of kind of like some guidance from spirit of just be aware that you guys might have to put up your defenses a little bit and maybe be quiet. Like it almost feels like it's like kind of protect yourselves and what's going on as you open up this line of communication. It feels like, you know, just you might want to, like, I'm seeing this walls around the two of you, like you're both there, you're here talking, but it's like shutting the noise out around you for right now. Getting yourselves in a solid place, laying, like I said, laying all that stuff on the table and getting good between you two and your connection, getting on the same page, right? That yin and yang, that balance, and before we kind of step out into the world. And there's anything else you want to share about this tower moment? Anything else? I'm just going to call it a twin tower moment. That's funny. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with this group? Strength. Could be a Leo. Where, you know, Leo season, Lionsgate, all are coming in hot, right? There's been a lot of fire energy as we get closer and closer to Leo season. You take it, like I said, take it as it resonates, but this is about strength. And I am getting, you know, when you come in, when you start opening those lines of communication with your divine partner, it's going to take some strength, because again, I'm getting this vibe of it's going to get noisy around you. So you really got to be in this really strong, solid place together, equal, balanced, standing in your power. Each of you individually and now together, that power, that just shivers my whole body, is so intense, again, that you might be getting some kickback. So really relying on your strength, balancing each other. That's what I'm getting. There's that exchange, right, too, of the gifts. I love that. Okay. And I'm going to leave it there. The intention was not to do these readings at length, but give you a little clarification, a little confirmation or comfort, you know, insight and some guidance, navigating all of this. So, Spirit, what's your best message of guidance, please, for divine counterparts this week, navigating these energies leading up to this tower moment, if it hasn't already happened? For some of you, the tower moment may have happened. What I'm picking up collectively is for many, it hasn't. It's coming in. So let's see what Spirit's best message of guidance is. Best message of guidance, please, for this. Okay, we got 2, so we'll take them. Expansion. Educate your mind and senses. Okay. So this definitely, it makes a lot of sense of what's going on right now. I love this. Reminds me of the root of Gaia. Keep it real. It kind of looks like a JJ, right? Yanni. Pushing open. Gaia pushing open. All of us just being led back to this too. This opening of the heart. Open it up, right? Expand it out. Learn. We're learning every day. Everything is a teacher. So, yeah, I love it's Gaia too. It's like, wow. It's like cracking open the world, right? Which is what we're doing. This is just beautiful. Whew. So I feel like Spirit, the big one is just educating. I love that this is a 7-2. Keep working on your spirituality. Keep working with your spirit team, your divine team. Keep reading, and if you're guided to something, there's a reason to it. Trust that. Keep expanding. Keep educating yourself. And then love and light came out. Act with care. These tower moments can be really, really fucking scary, right? And I'm just getting this, compassion. Come from that heart space again of being really compassionate. We have all been in a place where it's really hard to say we're sorry or to pick up that phone, and make that first attempt at reaching out. And we have to remember how hard that is, So this to me feels more towards the divine feminine. Well, actually, no, towards whomever is the one that was hurt. And it doesn't matter if you're divine masculine or feminine. But what I'm getting from Spirit is really be compassionate, empathetic. Use that heart space and that inner knowing to really come from a place of compassion. It's a word I keep hearing. So I'm going to end it there. I hope the messages resonated and all that good shit that I'm just going to wrap it up and say, sending you shit tons of love and light, y'all. Mwah.